Now, the opening message that I'm reading is not mine. This is a good message and opening remarks by Dr. Lynn, who is the co-host of this event. Dr. Lynn is the executive director of Seatrust Institute, USA. I regret that I was unable to attend COP30 in Belem. For the 20 years that I've been attending and presenting at these and related meetings, I have observed that health is and has been the connective tissue that rationally should make coming to agreements about climate change possible and even reasonably straightforward. Instead, we see the process at COP and the regime itself unraveling and under scrutiny for relevance and impact despite the work and currency of all kinds devoted to finding agreement and ways forward. Why is this? Conflict and intractability are the expressions of way we continue to be thinking about our work here and home. As long as we insist on a transactional approach, conflict and intractability will surely thrive and continue to escalate. The UNFCCC continues to edge towards more regional approaches as some of us, most important decisions are repeatedly tabled due to lack of agreement. Yet we understand that to find a pathway for resilience to climate change, we do need a global forum for this global problem and a global approach to it. To move ahead, we need a fundamental reset in how we think. The ontology of things has to change to enable the kinds of monumental changes required. Ontology, what counts as knowledge, must change in several ways. 1, change from transactional to relational. 2, it must carry within it the inherent contradictions of culture, knowledge, and in doing so, the new thinking leads to asking different questions altogether. This is a radical idea that I would have explored with you today. We already have many of the tools we need right here, all around us, but they are shrouded in the noise of conflict, blame, and anger. Breaking the cycles of control and emotion takes advanced leadership. Consider this challenge. Look around and find a person you see at a place like you and consider what one question you will ask of them, possibly not necessarily related to health. If you were thinking in terms of relationality rather than looking at that person for transaction, it isn't easy. More to come, or what it takes to fundamentally change this paradigm, ask better questions, and the myriad values of the new ontology that might even save the value and health of the regime. We have all worked so diligently to advance in service of people, and if you accept this challenge, let's begin the change right here with your right thinking, the right questions. Now, he said this to me as an information to everyone. He said, on Thursday, December 4 at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, Alaska will host a conversation on Arctic permafrost thaw and mercury contamination. For millennia, mercury has accumulated and remained locked within frozen soils, absorbed by Arctic vegetation from global atmospheric circulation and deposited as plants and died and decomposed. As climate change accelerates thaw, this mercury is being released into the rivers, wetlands, and surrounding environment, creating new and uncertain pathways for exposure. Daisy Peter and Dr. Magdalene Isabel-Smith will explore consequences of mercury releases for human health, ecosystem, and environmental justice in Alaska and across the Arctic. They will also discuss monitoring efforts, community-led responses, and strategies to reduce exposure and risk. That was from Dr. Lynn, the Executive Director and CEO of Seatrust Institute. We've been partnering together since 2010 at COP16 in Mexico. And so, that was a good message. Thank you. And I hand over to Rex.